All right, it's Friday, which means it's time for Cin-Emma Extra. And this morning, we got a bit of a twist here. So we're going to take on some pop culture trivia, and it's going to be a battle between Emma and I and our two passions.
You know, I created a really witty name that rolls off the tongue. It's called, Does Travis Know More About Movies Than Emma Knows About Sports?
That is so simple.
I know, so simple and easy to remember. So I haven't done Cin-Emma Extra in like a month's time just because of different news cycle things.
Been a lot going on?
I have not been so excited for one until this. So how it works is we have tiers, easy, medium, hard, and I've concocted some, and it's hard because we have to assume each other's knowledge while also...
Right.
So
we came up with the questions. So I came up with the sports questions that I'll be giving Emma. Emma came up with the movie questions that she's going to be giving me. And, you know, like you said, we tried to gauge what's an easy question, what's a medium question, what's a hard question. But kind of fun and tricky to do when you don't know how much the other person knows about the topic.
Exactly. So let's start. I'm going to ask all my questions, see how Travis does, and then we'll switch.
All right, hit me.
The easy questions. Travis, who are these movie stars you see on your screen right here?
Okay, we have George Clooney and Scarlett Johansson. I can do that one.
Okay.
I can do that one.
Easy.
You said easy.
I said easy. George Clooney, Scarlett Johansson. I thought, you know, easy enough.
That's a gentle handshake as we start the trivia here. Okay, one for Travis.
I hope your easy question was that easy, but we'll have to see. Okay, this next one, we're going to be watching clips from two different movies, and you have to tell me what movies they are.
Okay.
All right, play the clip.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
So hopefully I don't have to be too specific. Can I just say Star Wars?
No, you have to say which Star Wars.
I don't know. Oh, man.
Keep watching. Keep watching. It might hit you.
But I don't. If it doesn't pop up in the trailer, I'm not. I only know the name of. I think it's The Force Awakens. I don't know. I don't know the name of another Star Wars movie.
You don't know the name of any other.
I only know that it's Star Wars.
Okay. Well, me and Christian agreed that this was medium tier hard.
Yeah.
And this is Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. I would have never. I've seen all the Star Wars, but I don't know a name. I don't know the names.
Okay.
I know 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I know that. I don't know the name.
You know, I was gonna do making you like say which of the Hobbit / Lord of the Rings movies, but I thought for you that would fall upon easy.
That's pretty easy for me.
So okay, next clip, roll it.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other. This weapon will be powerful, versatile, and indestructible.
I'll let you keep watching this one to really get to the point.
No.
Okay, is it going to come up soon, Christian? Something that would give him a hint?
Is it? It's not Terminator. That's not Terminator. Is there a famous actor or act? Let me. Okay, keep on playing the trailer. Let me see. I haven't seen I've only seen a robot's face. Give me a. Are any of them famous? Oh, it is Terminator.
It is Terminator.
It is Terminator.
It is Terminator.
Yeah,
okay.
There was Schwarzenegger.
I was hoping he was going to pop up a little earlier. But
can you tell I've never seen the Terminator movies?
You don't have to admit everything. You have the right to plead the
I
fifth.
have to when it takes me that long to figure out a popular movie. Yeah, still need to see Terminator.
I know. I asked Christian. I was like, should we make it harder? Make it Terminator 2? And he goes, no, just make it. Terminator.
No, that was wise. That was wise.
Okay, so I've almost given you a little bit of a hint, but I'm not going to say much.
Okay.
So hard question. So you've gotten one of
I'm
3.
1.5.
1.5 of 3.
Yeah.
Or no, 3.5 of 4.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. You're doing well. You're doing well.
Sure.
James Cameron, this is your question. James Cameron is one of the winningest directors of all time. Name 3 films that James Cameron has directed.
2, Titanic and Avatar. Avatar 2?
What is Avatar 2 called?
Water. Avatar. The Shape of Water is a different movie.
That's an entirely different movie with a very different theme.
The Way of Water?
Yes.
Is that it? Let's go. I got the hard one.
Did you not realize that I was giving you a hint? James Cameron directed Terminator.
Oh, no, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Okay, so that's even more impressive. So you got most correct.
I missed.
Which was our goal, was Easy, medium, hard, but attainable.
But attainable. Oh, okay, that was fun. That was fun. I did better than I thought.
Let's do this.
All right, now it's time for some sports questions for Emma. Similar to the movie ones, we're going to start with a picture. Instead of 2, I went with 3 athletes.
Okay.
So throw this up there. Can you name the 3 athletes that you see in this picture going from left to right?
Okay, I need to get a little bit closer to the screen. Okay. That is Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
Man, that was the one I wasn't sure if you're good. That is Ken Griffey Jr. But you got the first 2. You got the first 2. I wasn't sure with that Griffey picture if you were going to be able to snag that one.
I thought, no.
That's,
nope, did not.
You're from the Seattle area, though, so was hoping that would maybe.
Okay, so I got 2 of 3. Let's consider it.
That's a win.
Right, that's a win. That's 2 points in my.
Sticking with the baseball theme, because I'm a baseball guy here for the medium questions. So here you go. In baseball, what is it called when a player hits a single, double, triple, and home run in the same game?
Full slate? Grand slam? Can I get a hint?
There we go. So there's the question there. Once again, when a player hits a single, double, triple, and home run in the same game.
Round robin.
What is it called? No. Oh, what hint could I give that doesn't give it away?
This was medium?
Instead of, I wasn't sure. Instead of maybe riding a scooter to work, you would maybe ride what?
A skateboard?
Maybe it's 2 wheels.
A bike?
Yeah, but what?
A motorbike? A motorcycle?
There we go. Close enough. It's the cycle. You call it the cycle. There you go.
I got there. We all need a little help from our friends.
Okay. So for my third and final question, going the hard route here. So
if that was medium, I'm so excited.
I wasn't sure. You worked in Eugene. You worked in the Eugene market for years. You've been around the Oregon Ducks football program. So here's what we lead into with question 3. So one of the biggest moments in Oregon Ducks football history happened 30 years ago, 1994. The Ducks were the underdogs against Washington. At the time, they were one of the best football programs in the country. But Kenny Wheaton returned an interception 97 yards for a touchdown in the closing minute against the Huskies. The play clinched not only a win, but is credited with propelling the Ducks to the Rose Bowl and is known as the turn of Oregon football. Here is that play.
Ewer, you're going to go back to throw the ball. Sets up, looks, throws toward the corner of the end zone. It is intercepted! Intercepted! The Ducks have the ball! Down to the 35, the 40. Kenny Wheaton's going to score! Kenny Wheaton is going to score! 20, the 10, touchdown! Kenny Wheaton!
Okay, so Emma, my question for you is, what is this play famously called? They play it before every Oregon football game at Autzen Stadium. It is still very much in the rotation, but definitely a niche question.
Is there like a bar or something in Eugene named after this?
There's not a bar named after, but that would be a brilliant idea.
Is it called the longest yard?
No, that is such a good guess. What is another name for an interception? What is like a slang?
Pick six.
Yeah, okay, so just the pick. That's what it's called. The pick.
That'd be a cool name for a bar.
That would be a cool name for a bar.
Well
done. I think my questions were harder than what you gave me. I think I was tougher on you.
I was trying to go true, easy, medium, hard, and you're like,
I might have upped it a little bit.
How much baseball have you watched in your life? All right.
Well done.
I'll give you your flowers here.
All right. Oh, why? Thank you. Yes, why? Thanks. That was fun.
All right. That was a lot of fun. Good job, Travis.
You too.